In this video, I'm going to show you how you can increase your business exponentially by tapping into the power of leverage. Now, in the past 30 days alone, I have made more money than any 30-day period during my 31-year career with the post office, delivering mail, just in this past 30 days. And that's by tapping into the power of leverage. And I'll show you how I did that in a minute here. But let's talk about my office. So I had a 12-mile-a-day walking route that I did day in and day out, like I said, for 31 years, where there were people in my office that they were rural carriers, so they would drive out into the country, maybe 40, 50 miles they'd drive. Well, they were able to drive 40 and 50 miles versus my 12 because they tapped into the power of leveraging their vehicle combustion engine, tires versus feet and tennis shoes. They can go a lot farther, a lot faster. Now, over that 31-year career, I've walked the equivalent of about 5.5 times around the earth. Well, a jet airliner can do that distance in about 10 days or so, tapping into the power of leverage. Jet engines, aerospace technology versus feet and tennis shoes. Plus, they can transport, what, a couple hundred people versus one on my feet and tennis shoes. So that is the power of leverage. Now, let's relate it to woodworking. And it doesn't have to be woodworking. If you just happen upon this channel, it can be anything. But let's talk about woodworking. So you build your woodworking items and you take them out. I want you to picture this scenario. Take them out to a craft fair. You set up your tent that you've rented. You burn the gas to get there. You put out your items, business cards. A few people come over, you're waiting. Maybe a couple people buy something. Maybe a lot of people grab your card. You're away from your shop. So you're spending that much time and you might get a few sales. Versus, how about this scenario? You stay in your shop, you build some more items, and while you're building, you hear the doorbell ring. So you go answer the door, and the guy says, "Hey, I know someone who wants that item. Why don't you pack it up? I'll take it to him for you, and then I'll bring you the money back. I'll just keep a small fee for it. Oh, and by the way, this other person wants that item. Pack that one up while you're doing that." Which one sounds better to you? Of course, that's the power of leverage. Now that guy is what I call the onlineosphere. That's the leverage of going online and tapping into a wider audience. Now let me share how I started out using that. I was on Facebook. I built my first piece of furniture for my wife, put pictures on Facebook, my Facebook page. People said, "You should start selling those." So after a while, you know, the self-doubt creeps in or whatever, and the normal stuff going through the beginning phase. So I decided finally to put one up. Put a little side table up on Facebook Marketplace, and lo and behold, somebody who lives an hour away from me, who I had no clue who was, contacted me. They came to the house, exchanged their money for my item. Boom. The power of leverage, online leverage. I had no clue who they were. I didn't have to go search for them. Facebook did all the work for me. I leveraged the power of Facebook Marketplace, who knew the people that were looking for the things I had, and put them in contact with my ad. That's how it worked. Now, let's expand that a little bit more, and because even with Facebook Marketplace, you know, you're limited to a geographical area, bigger than a craft store, or a craft fair, but still. So let's talk about Etsy for a minute. There's a lot of places you can sell online, but I'm familiar with Etsy. So Etsy has, I think they have around over 4 million a month customers come and look. Now, not all of them are looking for woodworks, but that's a big customer base. Not only that, it only costs 20 cents to put an ad up. So you take pictures of your item, you post the ad, and then Etsy goes out and they put that ad in front of the people they know are looking for what you have to offer. So that's the equivalent of that guy ringing the doorbell and saying, "Hey, this person wants the item, pack it up and send it." You're leveraging the delivery service. You're leveraging Etsy, who knows where everybody is that's looking for what you have. That's how it works. Now, let's talk about leveraging even more. Let's talk about digital items. Now, if you're doing woodworks, it's most likely that you've come up with your own designs or your own twist on things. I would encourage you to write up a set of plans. You got to learn how to do all this stuff. There's skills you got to learn to do, but believe me, it's worth it. So you write up a set of plans, you put them on Etsy, just like I've done. You do the work once, you learn how to do it, do the work once, put it up, and then you get paid. It's equivalent of like, these are 31 years of pay stubs from my postal career. So it's equivalent like that guy knocking on the door, coming in and rifling through my pay stubs and says, hey, we're gonna pay you for the 9 to 11 a.m. time frame on this day on this stuff. And I'm like, I already got paid. Yeah, we know, but we're gonna pay you again for that work. Okay. Oh, and we're gonna pay you for the next Friday at 3 p.m. to 5. Okay, I'll take it. So the way Etsy does that, listen to this sound. Now, some of you know what that sound was. You're probably smiling right now. Those of you who don't, that's Etsy's notification on the phone of a sale. So a lot of times in the evening, we're relaxing, maybe watching some TV, and that sound goes off on my phone. That sound is the equivalent of that guy at my door coming in and going through, right? And it can go over and over and over again. And as you get more sales and more reviews, Etsy spreads it farther and farther to more people because you've proven people like it. That's the power of leveraging Etsy's online presence. Another aspect is I built an app to help woodworkers out. So I've leveraged the App Store and Google Play Store. Had it developed, upload it, and now it's available for people to go purchase and use. One-time work, continual payment. Now the other thing is right here, YouTube. So I started a YouTube channel to help out. I remember when I was starting out, right, and watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I was grateful for them, so I wanted to do the same thing. And I knew eventually you could make money doing it. And so it's not fast money. It's not fast money at all, but it'll eventually pay off if you're consistent. So you put up videos, helpful videos. Look, you wouldn't be watching me right now if all my videos were, hey, look how great of this piece of thing I built, and look how much money I made, and this is what I'm doing today, and this is what I'm eating for lunch. No, you're watching because you're finding value in this video. I try to put up videos that show you guys what you can build, tips and tricks. I'm no expert, I'm just showing you what I learned along the way and try to be encouraging. So you do that, and eventually it's proof that people are liking what I'm doing, right? Because the sub count keeps going up and YouTube keeps paying me more and more. And yes, I get paid just for people watching the videos. That's how that works. So the advertisements that you see on YouTube videos, YouTube gets paid from those advertisers. Then YouTube turns around and pays creators like me a cut for providing the content for those advertisers to be seen on. So when you come and watch the video, however many people watch and how many hours determines what I get paid. So do that. Start a YouTube channel. Don't think, I can never do that. Look at me, retired mailman. I'm doing it. You can do it. Power of leverage. I've covered just a few of, there's so many more. You want to write a book. Write a book on your experiences. Put it online. Don't think people won't want to hear what you have to say. Be helpful, be encouraging, and it can work out for you. The power of leverage. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful. I'll catch you on the next video.